Hi, we're going to take a look at using JogNog to help English learners learn science, sometimes for state tests. So the first thing you're going to do is just going to go to your favorite browser, type in jognog.com. JogNog stands for Jog in Your Noggin, and you can create a teacher account here, and if you have a license code, you can make sure you get signed up correctly. I'm already signed up, so I'm just going to sign in as demo teacher. You can easily sign in with Google or Microsoft as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into JogNog and you're going to go to quizzes, and I will show you here we have a whole bunch of quizzes here, and we're going to search for science, so click science here. And then I'm going to recommend that for English learners that you use a type of quiz called a terms quiz. And that terms quiz is going to be very visual, and it's going to focus on vocabulary and important concepts. So I'm just going to search for terms, and you'll see we have everything from second grade up through high school. This is just one type of quiz that there is out there for review for the students. I'm going to go in and actually pick a quiz that I've already, well, let's just go in there and pick life cycles for plants and animals. And it comes with a video the students can watch. It's just out on YouTube. And you can see that the review consists of 10 items here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to pick these various quizzes, and you're going to add them to your class. So over here you're going to see that you can either play it or add it to your class. So I'm going to add it to my class, and I'm going to create a new class, and I'm going to call it EL Science Terms. So I add that. Quiz successfully added. So I now have a class, and a class is just a collection of lessons and students. And I'll show you in a second how you can have your students sign up for the class that you created. In fact, let's go look at that right now. If we go back here, and since I'm already a demo teacher, I've got a bunch of classes already set up. But you'll see I created the class here, and it's on this list, EL Science Terms. So I click on that, and I've added that particular quiz to it. Now, I'm going to show you in a second how we play that, but if you want to invite students to join and play this lesson with you, you can either take that link and email it or send it to them, or just give them this class code, and they can you can write it on the whiteboard and then they can take it down. If you give them the link, they can just click on it, they automatically get taken in. If you have the class code on the whiteboard, then what you want to do is you want to go up here, and where it says choose class, you're going to want to go ahead and enter the class code here, and then click on join class if you're a student. So your students will go to JogNog, sign up as a student, and then just put the class code here and say join class. So at that point you'll have students signed up. You can add as many quizzes as you want to this class. And let's go ahead, I'm going to add another quiz there just to show you what it looks like. I went ahead and actually created a very small version of that quiz. Let's see, life cycles, I just made a copy of it. And I'm going to go ahead and add that one to my class as well. In this case, the class already exists, so I'll just add it in. And if I go back here, here's my class, and now I have 2 quizzes in it. This is exactly what your students will see as well. So let's take a look and see what a terms quiz looks like. We're going to look at the shorter version of it, just 4 review questions. So let's play it. And what you see here is that you get a vocabulary term or concept up here, and then you have 2 possible answers, one correct and one incorrect, and they're both have visual attached to them. So biennial lives for 2 years. Hit submit. Some kids don't like the clock. You can turn the clock off if you want to by clicking on it. And now I'm on the second question. You'll see up here it's keeping track of how I did on each question. Perennial lives for more than 2 years. Not lives in a swamp. And the point of these questions, and you can hear the celebration there in the background, the point of these questions is that the kid very quickly gets an understanding of the concept, and if you want them to have more knowledge or deeper knowledge of the concept or vocabulary term, you can go into some of the other quizzes. So zygote is a cell formed by union of egg and sperm, and I'll get one wrong here, just see what happens. It won't let you progress unless you get mastery on a particular level. So let's say pollination, I get it wrong, seeds begin to sprout. Nope, I got it wrong, so I get the X up there. I get the right answer reinforced here, and I'll click next here. And I have to play it again. So I'll replay it, and I'll get it right this time because I learned from my mistake. And a zygote. And now I have finished it. And as a present, I get a tower. And since I've been playing a long time, I got a lot of towers. So that's basically it. Create them, put them in a class, and the only other thing I would suggest is that when you, if the terms quizzes are too hard for your students, please feel free to pick quizzes from other grade levels that might be before the grade level you're teaching. So if you're teaching 7th grade or 5th grade, you might pick 3rd grade to match it to whatever the student's ability is. One other nice thing, I'll just show this really quickly, is that we do have the ability for English language learners to something from Microsoft. We're partnered with Microsoft called Immersive Reader. And you'll see here that any of this text can actually, there's a little thing here that will actually give you the text, read it for you. It can also translate it into different languages, break it up for kids with dyslexia and things like that. So a very powerful system. Again, I encourage you to match the quiz difficulty to your students. Make it easier if they're having difficulty, and you can also make it more of a challenge. Great, good luck.